Shalom, everybody. As you can see, I'm super excited because I love adventures. And we're up in Spot, and if you can't say it right, just pretend like you're sneezing. Spot, okay? And you'll get it right. But we found a street of artist galleries that we never knew about. And I'm standing in Spot Gallery that has history and artists, and we met Ruven, which is now our best friend. It's our best friend, okay? So we're gonna share food together. But Ruven, tell the story about Nikki. But first of all, how many generations are you here?
My family came to Tzfat from the side of my father. We are 9 generation.
9 generations.
Yes, my family live in Tzfat. And actually, I following how the artist called me born in Tzfat.
See, that's what people don't understand, how it all came to be a past, and it's because of Nikki, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Nikki Imber is the nephew of the guy who wrote the article, Naftali Ertimber. And Nikki is actually the only Jew that escaped from Dachau, from the camp.
I want you to really understand this, of when somebody, when God has a plan in somebody's life, no man can cut it off. No man can cut it off.
So when the German, he was a very famous artist in Vienna. Mm-hmm. And when the German catch him and his family, and he saw how they murder all his family, his 3 kids, his wife, and him, because he was a strong guy, that took him to work in Dachau. But when he was in Dachau, he promised to himself that he must escape and to memory the Holocaust all over the world. Wow. So every day that he was in a camp, he photo from his memory one of the important officer that was there.
The Nazis, yeah.
And it's the face come to his mind. And every night when they give him to eat to survive, they keep in the side a piece of bread that was very important to him to live, but he keep it in the side. When he got enough bread, he took the bread and mixed it with sand that he had plenty in the camp, and oil that he stole from one of the car with his hands. And he mixed everything together, and he created exactly mask of the face of the Nazi officer. And of course, he kept it in a secret from both sides, from the Nazi and from the Jew.
Yes.
And when the mask was ready, he just volunteered to work in the laundry, because he knew that he found, uniform. Yes, so he was working in the laundry, and from there he stole the uniform of this officer. And in the right time, in the winter time, he just put the mask on his face, he dressed like him, put the hat, and he just walked out on the front door of Dachau. People, his friend like Eli Wiesel, mentioned that Nikki didn't escape, he just walked out on the front door of Dachau. Everybody saluted him when he walked out on the front door of Dachau. So this is a little bit about the story of one of the great artists that was in Israel, that actually he came to Tzfat not by accident. We believe that everything meant to be.
Amen. Amen.
So he came to Tzfat, and he found in Tzfat is a safe place to live. And when he came to Tzfat, he got the idea to create the artist colony in Tzfat, because there was a lot of empty houses in Tzfat after the war. And he invited Mark Chagall.
We know who Mark Chagall is, right? Exactly.
To come to Tzfat, and both of them actually start to live in Tzfat. And just because the name of Mark Chagall, Nikki, a lot of Israeli artists came to live in Tzfat, and the city of Tzfat, the artist colony, and start to build the artist colony. And in the time, a lot of the artist colony grow and grow.
Yeah.
And in the last, let's say, the 15, 20 years, there also start to be a market of, all
the artists more keen in. But, Ruben, I have to say this. To me, this is the foundation, right here. It's the foundation. And because of the heart of Nikki and bringing in Mark Chagall and your family and all of it, you have to have a foundation before you build the walls. Right. So this is the foundation truly of all the artists that have come in. So I just want to say to all of you, when you come in, ask Nomanaya, come in through Sorrel Tours. Hello, these are the places that Sorrel Tours love to bring you to. Well, I would say I'm the adventurous one, okay? But to meet Ruven and to tell this story, I've never heard this story. And this is what all of you out there in every nation needs to know about the Jewish people. That they're survivors, and this is their land that God gave them. So when you come, by the way, women's group, you'll be coming to this place. So Ruven, thank you so much.
Pleasure. You are also, if you make your show, you must recognize that you are. I meet every day 1,000 of people. I was also the deputy mayor of the town, but one in while you find and you meet a very unusual person that you.
See, he's my best friend, and we're going to eat Moroccan food. And by the way, Ruven,
this is the hope.
the hope.
When he came to Israel, Israeli government give him to create in a town called Carmiel, that over there they have a lot of survivors from the Holocaust.
Yeah.
And over there he create 13 huge monuments that tell the story of Holocaust, the survivor, and this is the hope. The hope is the most important sculpture because it's the pioneer woman that came to Israel.
Yes.
With the short and the sandal.
Yes.
With the cuckoo.
Yes. Yes.
With the new child that born in our country, the hope of this country.
Next generation.
Yeah.
The next generation.
Exactly.
Do you understand why you have to come to Israel? You have to come to Israel to meet people like Ruven because it's foundational. So all the artists, there's a whole gallery of artists that we can't even begin to show you. Also, I want to say, Ruven is an artist himself. He doesn't know this, but he's going to show me some secrets. He's going to show me some secrets. So come to Israel, the land of promise.